Hi everyone, welcome back to Tales of the Crappy Internet Connections. The internet connections are still crappy, so we're just going to have to deal with it. This is part 3 of episode 8 of Shadows of the Iron Gods. You guys have a rat folk captive. You've interrogated him. What is it you'd like to do with him?
So he was going to tell us about the thing if we let him go. What thing?
Well, no, he's already told you things.
Okay.
He's thinking, I've already told you what I know. You're going to let me go.
Oh.
How long have you been serving Lord Hell What's His Face?
He hisses at you. You cannot even pretend to speak his name, foolish creature.
How long have you been following him?
That's a really good question. Many moons. The Lords of Rust, they take the home, we follow the Lord.
Do we recognise the name of the Lords of Rust at all?
Give me a knowledge geography, I think.
Does anyone have that? I have no.
I don't, but I can do it anyway.
I do have it, but it's at -1. Lords of Rust.
How do you have it at -1?
My intelligence is -2, but I've got something that boosts it.
Okay, but do you have any ranks in it?
No.
Then you can't roll it.
I don't, but I can do it anyway because I'm bad.
Not on a 21, you can't. It's too out of context for you to be able to recognize the name.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Did you follow
I reckon
anyone?
it's probably some kind of tribe or gang or something, or cult. But beyond that, you don't recognize the name.
And I guess Cassie, did you follow anyone else before you followed Lord thing?
He says, yes, Redtooth, but she weak. She don't follow the Lord.
Do we know about Redtooth?
I think that's just a rat. Just rat thing.
Cool.
It's definitely a rat folk.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't have got any more questions.
Nothing.
Do you know of any more priestesses? And where they might
be? He says, we have many in the fold. Very strong.
Okay.
Where did you come from before you came here?
He says, home.
Where
is your home?
He looks around and says, I don't know, we're underground.
I think we've exhausted his usefulness. Well, I don't know about anyone else, but I also give the rules for coercion. To try and keep another friendly, but I don't think it's worth it.
Probably not.
I was just thinking.
It could just be mildly amusing to have a little rat folk follow us around and hate us.
He looks at Gavin, he looks at the manacle, and he's like, you let me go now. Yes.
I just look at the rat folk with a neutral look.
I think I've lost interest because he's got nothing more useful to tell, so I'm going to look at Philippe.
Let's just walk away, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, as they walk away,
let's go look at this room over here. Very interesting.
They go look at the interesting room, and I pull out my dagger.
Ooh.
Okay, you're just gonna slit his throat.
Yeah, that's like a efficient way of killing.
Yeah, I mean, so you've got him like he's like sat on the floor in the corner, and he like scurries back right into the corner. He's like, "No, no, not the shop, not the shop." And then you cut his throat, and he dies.
And
It's
then
not evil because we won't have a room.
Yeah,
Ah, dear.
and then I remove his manacles.
Wow, look at all this
Then you
pretty
take
fun
your
loot. Hey, how's
manacles
that rat
back.
person going?
Yeah, it's important to get my manacles back.
Okay, so in searching, so for
Alright,
the each of the orcs and the rat folk. So there's 1, 2, 3. Should have been 4 orcs and
I'm standing
8
on one.
rat
Hey, rat
folk.
folk. Yeah. I count
So
that.
there's 40 gold from the orcs, 16 from the rat folks. That's 56 gold.
Okay.
You find a bunch of brown access cards.
Nice.
You've already got
There
5.
is in the storage room. You notice that most of anything valuable in this room has been pretty much scoured away. But there's one locker that still hasn't been unlocked. It's kind of battered, where people have been trying to break it open.
Right.
Does it look electrically locked or mechanically locked? Or
Yeah, it looks like you'll need like an e-pick to get into it.
Mhm.
I can have a go at that.
Yay.
Not the thing that it is a disable device.
No. Yeah, you don't get into that.
Gases. Alright, if someone wants to stab it, I'm going to stand back this time.
Which door are we opening?
We lack the awesome
locker door.
It's
stabby
just a
device.
Okay.
But we lack
Is
the
that,
awesome
that's
stabby
the
device.
barracks. I reckon that's the barracks.
I'll grab one of the brown
We're
access
going for a
cards
locker,
just
not
in
a
case it
door.
becomes useful.
What was that, Philip?
That was defeat.
So, and then you also find.
Oh wait, did we try scanning our black access card on the locker?
You didn't. You could try that.
I would like to try that because we have one black one.
No, I think you scan it and like it comes up in like a adjective and it's up or something. It's like access denied, personal code required, or something.
Okay. Right.
Loot.
So.
And then each of the orcs. So there's 4 sets work and 4 masterwork bucklers.
Ooh.
Each of which has both the chest plate of the leather armor and on the buckler is a like 3 taloned claw.
All right, it's time for our disguise checks, everyone. Let's do this. We can go in there totally.
Are there any bolts to loot, by the way? Because why not?
Yes, each of the rat folk is going to have 5 bolts left, but they're all small size.
Ah, okay.
Ah, so they're mine. Hooray!
So there's 30 bolts for the halfling.
Okay.
Sweet.
Very good.
They have hand crossbows, right?
Yes, yeah, they all have hand crossbows. Again, small sized.
Yeah.
They know quality. Come in small pack.
Cool. All right. So let's distribute the gold. So that's 14 gold each. Don't spend it all at once now.
Yay!
We're rich.
Money. Why are those orcs
And
so
let me delete
poor?
all these dead bodies.
Where's what? Sorry, Pete.
Why are the orcs so poor?
Because their currency is teeth. Wrong game. No.
We could use a
Right.
good shooter here.
Need more Daka.
Or Deca. Always need more.
Alright, nerd references aside, what are we going to do?
Yes. So
Some other
back to
door.
Hall of Doors. Yeah. All right. Do we know anything about this door here?
So the next one down was
Um,
barracks.
That
Yeah.
door just
That's
leads.
going to be the barracks.
No, the barracks is the room you were in.
Was it?
With
We
all
went
the
to
Oh,
the
really?
storeroom.
The tables.
Pardon? How's that the barracks? We were in the storeroom.
Because there are beds and tables. What do you think a barracks is?
But there wasn't a door back into the corridor.
There's a door here.
Oh, I'm good. I'm moving the wrong cat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, there's a door here, yeah, but
Yeah,
Actually looked in this room yet.
that probably then.
So the door in the storeroom is just another storage locker. It's been completely ransacked. And there's nothing of value in there. So there's a door
there's
here
one-
that says it leads back to the elevator access.
okay.
And then this door here, again, has that sign for navigation and reactor control. And there's a red light that kind of flickers in and out, and it's like it's spinning around.
That sounds like we don't want to go to the red light room.
I think we do.
Oh, it'd be the best party ever. Red light.
Yeah, but we'll get cancer or something.
All right. Good question. So back this way then.
what were the door options in
Oh.
the main room?
Yeah, so barracks,
Barracks, reactor,
navigation.
navigation, and some other.
robotics was one of them.
Oh yeah.
So it's manufacturing and robotics lab.
Maybe we should check that one out before we go to the reactor room.
If you want.
Yeah. Keep trying to get a robot pal, or just get killed by robots because that went so well last time.
Yeah, robots are kind of very unlucky for us. So Dashley is smirking, so that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
I do have 4 adamantine bolts, so.
Okay, well,
No.
we seem confident.
Yes. So which door would you like to open?
Let's go Robotniks.
Apparently
So,
so.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
okay with
open
that.
it.
All back in the main room.
Let's wait for the
Get
other
the
ones to
middle.
get here before we go in.
I'll grab everything
Yeah.
else.
With everyone, yeah.
Alright. My map seems to
P.
only update every 5 seconds or so, so it's really difficult.
Mm-hmm. Cool. We all together? Good.
Punchy Man first.
Okay, so there is a narrow corridor.
Is anyone else going to
Um,
follow?
I'm trying, but it's being
Yes.
slow.
No.
It just takes a while to update for me.
Freddie, as you walk down this corridor, you can hear the sound of like metal scratching on metal, and like occasional like beeping sounds. And then when you come around the corner, you see these 2 repair drones that
Nice.
you see more, like
Yeah.
scuttling around, and they like go up to a wall and then begin like welding like a plate to the wall, and then they go over and they go to a computer and begin like fiddling with components. And they're just like moving around in circles. They don't look like they've noticed you though.
Okay,
Okay.
Does
So if we
it
find
look
something
like?
broken, we can bring it to them.
Does it look like
cool.
the wall needs a plate welded to it?
Oh yeah. No, this entire deck is like completely trashed.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay,
They do they look, yeah, as buggy and old
Yeah.
and corrupted as the
Maybe
other
we
one.
should leave them to do their thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
They're just doing their job, guys.
Yeah, we can kill them later.
Or we fight a big robot bus and they come and heal it and we'll be very upset.
There is that. All right, so
Reactor?
manufacturing.
Shall we go get cancer?
Let's
Which
go.
way do we want to go, though? Do we want to go from this side or from the storage room side?
I guess we could sort of flank the area from the other side.
How are we going to coordinate that, though? Is the only thing.
No, I mean like
No, I don't mean to.
not like an actual flanking attack. We just go from the side, so it's
Oh,
less
okay, yeah.
obvious.
That works.
The flashing light side. So this door doesn't have a flashing light, right?
No, I think there probably is a flashing light.
Okay. So it doesn't matter.
Or rather, the light is there, but it's broken.
Okay.
So like there's a thing inside of it turning, and you can imagine if it was like in like normal condition, it would have like a red light.
Alright. Let's run back all the way there where we just were.
Okay.
Right.
Where is
Do you
it?
have anything?
I'm lost.
We're back in the storage area.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Open that door now, then.
Yeah.
Do we have like spells which last a while? We took it to being cast now.
Well, I could cast Armor of Faith on someone, but that'll be my last spell of the day.
Hold on a minute. I just wanted to see how long resist lasts, where it's worth. That's last seconds or. Yeah,
Armor of Faith
resistance.
will last 3 minutes, and we might take longer than 3 minutes to actually get to anything.
That's
Resistance
true.
lasts 1 minute. All right, so screw that. We
Yeah.
can all die from whatever explodes in our face.
Let's do it.
I could turn someone into a giant for 3 minutes.
Even me,
I
or
can
like the
turn
normal size.
4 people into giants for 3 minutes.
Intriguing.
Is enlarged person minute per level?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Okay. So what are you gonna do? Open the door?
You've cleared the
Kick down
initiative.
on the
doors.
door.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, you might want to check for traps because rat coats and like tricksy people.
Yeah, you can check the traps.
So,
Yeah. Pretty. That worked. I pressed it. Did
You
it
find
do anything?
no traps.
There it is.
All right.
no traps that we can see.
Indeed.
So it's
So-
either fine or it's a good
So-
trap. I'm sure it's fine.
So the doors open, and it's like a double stage thing. Like one of them opens, and then you will sort of crowd inside this tiny little chamber, and they close, and then they open again.
And there's
Do we get sprayed with
Batman
anything?
inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Batman? What?
So
There's a thing. Yes.
you look inside, and you can see what I described at the beginning of the episode. So
Oh,
there's
yeah.
these two braziers, and then there's this like scrap metal statue of like this clawed hand.
Mhm.
In front of it, you see a humanoid figure, seemingly carved from dark grey stone, like sinisterly crouching in front of the statue. It's got like huge wings and like demonic horns, and has like covered itself in like pieces of scrap metal.
Oh.
Can we do any
Um,
knowledge to identify what it is?
Is this
Sorry.
Can we
Can
try and
we-
identify what type of creature it is?
Yeah.
The knowledge?
Yeah, and I think you're all actually like inside the room now because you would
Mhm.
have all have had to lock.
okay?
Okay.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
So
'Cause
knowledge, religion, or planes possibly.
It is a monstrous humanoid, so let me check what skill that is. It's either local or nature.
I have them both at +7, so.
Nature.
Hey,
19.
13.
Okay, Lardo, you recognize this. This is a gargoyle. Is a monstrous humanoid. Generally, they can like make themselves just appear to be statues. But this one is obviously like standing and moving in front of you. And you get to ask me one question about it.
Defenses.
What's a way of phrasing that so we get most info? What are its defenses?
And with-
Defenses is the broadest way you can phrase that. Because if you
Okay.
ask me for its defenses, I'm going to have to tell you its damage reduction, its resistances,
Mm.
I think
iron lines,
know
inner
that.
monsters.
I think defenses are good to know then.
yeah, we want
Yeah.
to know its damage
Yeah,
reduction and
which-
stuff.
Yeah, damage reduction in
I
particular.
imagine
yeah.
it's got a hardness
Okay.
being a gargoyle.
It's got damage reduction magic.
Oh,
Okay.
So that means it
Oh.
can only be hurt by magic, right?
well, it takes damage reduction otherwise.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
So
I do not count as magic.
firing from a magic launcher doesn't count, does it? It's got to be magic bolts.
No. A magic crossbow does count as magic attacks.
Oh, sweet. They're good.
Okay.
And I can do
Um,
the
so-
judgment too.
So you step into the room, and Gargoyle like stands up from this crouched position and like lifts, like spreads its arms and lets out this like guttural roar. And as it does, you can see like it's got like its stony flesh is all like scarred and torn at its throat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we should roll those initiatives.
Right.
Oh, damn it. I don't have magic.
I wish I was on the right page, but no.
I can be okay here.
I looked at the magic attacks evolution and thought, we're level 3. We're not going to have to worry about magic damage reduction yet. Damn it.
If it works this time. You're nading those initiative rolls, Ash. It's really not helpful.
Yeah, I know.
What is this?
Okay. Is that everyone?
I believe so.
It is, and you're all in the right order, so I don't
Oh,
have to do anything.
Am I the
Yay.
only one who gets a name? Or is that just me?
Um,
sorry.
okay.
Do you
So-
your name? I only see my name.
Oh yeah, I
God.
can only see my name. Yeah.
Why can you only see only your name? Because I only have the names set up to only be seen by you.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what
I can't bother to change it.
Yeah, exactly. That's absolutely
Um,
fine.
It's fine. I'm just wondering.
Okay, so the gargoyle roars this guttural roar, and then, like with a flap of its wings, it like launches into the air and then comes crashing down on
Right, who's screwed?
On who?
You.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it leaps up and then comes crashing down with one of these stony claws.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
How screwed are we?
10.
10 damage.
So never mind.
Oh, okay.
Gavin?
Okay.
That's all right. Then.
Do we want to use my last spell of the day to give Radit armor?
Can you use it offensively?
I can use it to give myself better attack and damage.
Hmm.
Still
Right.
got the priestess at some point to deal with.
Yeah, maybe I should sit on this for now. And
Yeah. I mean, I've got 2 keystrokes left, so I've got 2 magic attacks, and then I'll be a victim of damage.
okay, in that case, I'll just hold on to that for now, and I'll cast, or I'll pronounce Judgment of Smiting, asking for Bri to help me purge this unholy creature with her divine light.
Mhm.
So now my weapon counts as magical for the purposes of bypassing damage reduction. Which is yay.
Convenient.
Okay, and then I crossbow
Cool.
it.
And you could let me describe this room quickly. So you're currently on like an upper level.
Yeah.
So there's like a lower level down here.
Mm-hmm.
So you could move around like this balcony,
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yeah.
To negate that cover.
I guess I could just over here-ish to just get some, in case it has some AoE attacks, so that won't
Yeah.
all get hit by it.
Hmm.
And it doesn't. Does it get cover from here, or because there's like a thing there?
No, that's just a banister. Like
Okay.
it's not enough to like give it cover.
Okay. I'll just check where I can shoot from and still get point blank attacks. Yeah, I'll just go.
Should be able to shoot from a little bit.
Yeah, I'll just go over there, and then I'll crossbow it.
Hey.
Ew.
21
22.
is a hit.
And
Yes.
that's a total of 3 damage. Because point blank.
3 damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's not a robot, right?
Yeah, and Bry's, it's not a robot, no. Bry's guidance, or guys like blessing, manifests, and you fire this bolt, and it begins to glow with that bronze aura, and it strikes deep into the gargoyle's chest, and it lets out a guttural roar in response.
Yay!
So, Radit.
Right. So because I am on him effectively, I can do 3 attacks. So power attack with flurry of blows, the key strike,
Mhm.
which does allow for magic. So I guess it's just the 1 hit of magic, isn't it? The other 2 are not magic, I assume.
No, you're.
Ooh.
No, so as long as you have 1 key point,
Yeah, I do.
all of your attacks are magic.
Nice. Oh.
But if you spend the last, you will lose the magic.
Okay. Okay, well that could be
Yeah.
problematic, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
So you could just do less attacks
mhm.
and just always count as magic.
Yeah. All right. I can do that from next time. I've got 1 key point left, so
Or
I'm
you can
fine.
just do all 3 attacks now and have magic. You
Or I
got
could
1
just
key point
1.
left. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one hits, crits, and confirms.
Good.
Second one hits. Third one misses. So you do 15, 25, 27.
That's correct.
He does not like that.
I'm in for it now.
Lardo.
I think I move into sniping position. Feel the surge of luck, and my fingers pull the trigger of the crossbow. And it goes wildly missing, probably, or doesn't it?
No, oh, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. Cassie.
How beaten up does the gargoyle look? Hello?
Pete.
He
Can
looks.
you-
Wait.
How
can-
Yeah.
beaten does the gargoyle
Yeah.
look? You
How
said?
beaten up does it look? Can Ash not hear me?
Sounds
Ash,
like
can you-
I, now I can hear you.
Oh, right. Oh, you just... okay.
So yeah, how beaten up does it
I'm
look?
confused.
Why?
It's your turn.
Yeah, so how
Yeah,
beaten up?
how beaten up does the gargoyle look? He's asking.
How beaten up does he look? Like kind of beaten up. Like you can't really tell because he's made of stone.
I might.
But he's taken a lot of attacks.
Yeah. But does he look like he could take a lot more attacks?
Do you have training in knowledge nature?
Do not know. I'm gonna assume I can't tell.
No. Then like he's definitely like breathing heavier, but you don't have the
Okay.
training to like recognize when a creature wounded.
I'm not gonna base my large person then. I'm gonna 5-foot step Stomaris and full round attack.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't pierce the damage reduction.
Nope. Hits, but doesn't do any damage. And
Oh,
misses.
joy. Okay, what did I roll for that?
Hmm.
Right, okay. Maybe I should have done it. Okay, 5-foot step, and then with the spear.
Yep.
Hopefully it's not getting cover because I moved stem wireless, yes?
Getting cover. Yeah.
Spear. And this is magic, so that's a miss then.
You miss.
Yay.
So the gargoyle's turn, thankfully, because I thought he was gonna die before he get to make a full attack. So Rudy, you like pummel into his chest, and he like reels back from you. And then again, he's just gonna roar, and he like swipes at you with his horns, smashes you with his claws, and then like tries to grab you and come in and try and bite you.
Oh god.
So he is full. Fuck you.
Oh dear.
Well, good luck with you
So
guys.
Nice
the
knowing
first
you.
claw, second claw, the bite, and the gore. Tracy?
Yay!
So 3 out of 4 hits.
Okay, so the first claw, 4 damage.
Okay.
Second one,
Yep.
that's 3 damage.
Okay.
And the bite,
Is that where it's at?
that's 5 damage.
I'm still on over half health somehow, but it's not pretty.
Could have been worse.
It could have been
Oh,
worse.
Fine.
Still not pretty, but that's okay.
And then he's gonna 5-foot step.
Uh-huh.
So
So that'll provoke from Stelmaris, wouldn't it?
no, he's 5-foot stepping.
Sorry. Yeah.
And the question is, why is he doing that?
Because he's a bloody coward.
Because he can
And then it's Gavin's turn.
Oh god, do you think?
Yeah, Gavin is going to 5-foot step and then crossbow the gargoyle.
Yeah.
Ew,
Nice.
10 damage.
Oh, you hit him. Oh, he doesn't like that.
He doesn't like a lot of things, it appears.
No, he doesn't.
But most of
Pretty.
the things do involve hitting him, so.
True. Okay, yeah, I reread what Key Strike did, so I'm glad that I am magical still. So power attack, flurry of blows. Key Strike, only 2 attacks. I am the only one threatening. So I can go at +1 damage.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that's 1 hit. So yeah,
Okay.
just
You hit him with your first attack.
Yeah, probably just a glazing blow, probably damaging the fist, but it's okay.
Yeah, you hit him in the chest, and like the like stony skin like cracks around him, and then like caves in, and then he collapses and falls down the stairs.
Really?
And is unconscious.
Yes!
Yeah.
I wanted to be the cool guy finishing them off. Damn it.
Should we manacle him then?
Yeah, let's interrogate the gargoyle.
Are the manacles stronger than the ion tape? Because I'm not sure. Nah,
I
it
don't
probably
know,
shouldn't break.
the manacles are like steel. They're pretty hard.
I think it looks like this gargoyle cannot speak.
Right.
Like his throat is like almost torn out.
Which is an interesting fact. So someone didn't want him talking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Should we coup de grace him while he's down?
I don't know. Does he explode when? I'm suddenly
God.
paranoid about exploding gargoyles. Could
I
we,
really should.
maybe we all just stand back and I shoot crossbow bolts at him until he stops moving.
Plan.
Do we really? Well,
I
yeah,
think
we
it's
probably ought to.
probably going to be fine. But then I said that, and we got played by grenades instead.
Yeah. To be fair, I would probably rather this guy did not exist if he
At
is.
this point, he's probably going to bleed out and die if you don't do anything. And
Okay,
if he,
cool.
even if he doesn't, like it's going to take him several hours to wake up anyway.
Okay, well then let's leave the
Yeah.
room. Is there anything before we do? Is there anything of interest that we can take?
I want to go look at
The
the
statue.
statue thingy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, let's check out the statue.
Does my knowledge religion say
Yeah.
anything about this?
It's definitely religious. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
So inspecting just around, there's like a pile of like scrap and stuff in front of it. They look like offerings. You find 48 silver discs.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
A pair of like goggles with like a strap to wear around your head.
Mm-hmm.
They've got like a black like card fitted inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that something I would need to identify technologically?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it must be. Yeah.
I'll try and get to that page.
Some kind of medical-looking device, 2 rolls of ion tape and a zip stick,
Mm-hmm.
and a like a very sleek, curved-looking helmet with like a glass panel in front.
Space
Right.
helmet.
Is it like those helmets that the rebels wear in Star Wars? Like that
Yeah.
cabin
Kind of.
lookout helmet?
Well, no, it looks more like a motorcycle helmet.
Okay.
Do we
Was
know
there
what
three things to
tax
identify?
it has? Or do we need to take it so we know what it is?
I can do it. So was that 3 things? It was goggles, medical thing, helmet. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So I could get a +10, but I'd burn a spell. I think I'm going to need them. So let's do that roll and get them later if we need to.
That's
So
good.
goggles, medical thing, helmet.
I need to check. So you recognize the goggles. So the goggles are goggles, which you can look up on the thing.
Just straight up
The
goggles.
helmet is a proximity helmet. This is not going to be on the website, so I'll send you the details for this when we're done. Because it's Iron God's book. But you don't recognize the medical thing.
Okay.
And all of this is time worn.
Right.
Is what?
Time Worn.
Which I guess is a fancy way of saying really, really old.
Okay, yes. Yes,
Yes,
sorry.
very old and kind of.
I thought I just kept hearing you say Taiwan, as in the not the country.
No, it's time worn.
Well,
That
the
makes
goggles
more
again?
sense.
Okay. And so, Gavin, why don't you give me a knowledge religion check?
Okie dokie. Not too
Oh, it does
bad.
say like
Okay, yeah. So now like looking at this statue and seeing like the offerings, like you can definitely, like this is definitely a religion. Like you're looking at this thing, it's like this is like clear reverence for something.
Okay.
But the word Hellion that you keep hearing means absolutely nothing to you. You've never heard that name in reference to a deity or a god or like a demon lord
Okay.
or
Okay.
literally anything like that before. It's to you, it's a completely meaningless word.
Okay, so it's
These rat folk and these orcs have probably just bloody made something up.
Right. Okay.
could be that there, I don't know, are new gods like a thing? Probably not a very common thing.
No, you.
Yeah.
Are
Like
they
that
actually?
someone became a god, or is maybe someone's trying to become
maybe
a
some
god.
kind of Iron God.
Yeah.
Is
So,
becoming a god that you have to
what's
pass
his
the
name?
Starstone challenge thingy to do it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty difficult.
Like new gods are a thing.
Yeah. So maybe someone's trying
Yes.
to
Yeah. The
become
test
a
of the
god.
Starstone is basically impossible.
Yeah.
I'm also going to
somehow I
heal
dropped-
Rajiv. Robert.
And
Oh
now
yeah,
you
that'd be
can
nice.
collect-
Thank you. Cheers.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Thank you. Oh,
I
is
did it
that
properly
plus?
this time.
Okay. So that is. Yep, I'm nearly full. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe someone's trying to become a god and that they're like getting ahead of themselves with the religion thing.
Hmm.
I mean, religion is power, so people
Yeah.
don't have want power for no real good reason.
Yeah,
Right.
that it could be like
Yeah.
a cult for someone.
Mm.
Like someone
Good for game.
probably very
Ah,
powerful, but yeah, so yeah, Gavin does mention that this is not a god that's at all known.
So,
Mhm.
would it be a possible thing to look at a statue and not do a religion thing, but do a nature thing to try and identify what type of creature the claw is from?
Hmm. Um,
I did catch the end of that.
So instead of going religion, go nature and try and identify the claw as a creature.
Yeah, you could do that.
So nature.
yep.
I mean, it just looks like a three-pronged talon. It definitely looks like they haven't been trying to mimic, like an animal. Like the statue is almost deliberately mechanical.
Ah.
Right.
Right, to knowledge engineering.
One thing worth noting is that there was a lot of technology stuff at the base of this statue.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
this sounds like some sort of an almost competitor to Bry, because technology is kind of Bry's thing.
What was this thing, by the way?
Mhm.
The thing on the downstairs.
So
Oh, yeah.
looking at that, it's like a pink like table, and it's got like a looks like to you a schematic. I actually literally just uploaded the picture for this.
Mhm.
So I'll show that to you guys.
Yay.
So you see this
Oh, nice.
schematic of some kind of almost like a ship, but this doesn't look like anything that would float in the water. It's got this giant dome structure, and there's a light flashing in the rear section, sort of down the bottom, that's possibly like indicating where you are.
Okay.
Well, it stands
The
to
middle.
reason that the big dome might be the whole desert thing.
Yeah. I was going to try and think of some way to ask questions.
But
Prove that,
what's the small dome? Was there like a domed roof anywhere else that we've been to?
Is that the bridge?
No, nothing else you were in resembles like a dome structure.
Okay.
But you know there were like other levels of this ship
Okay.
above that were collapsed down from the elevator shaft.
Are we below the
Right.
dome thingy now?
Yeah, you're currently bottom of the ship.
Okay.
Is there any significance to the sort of asymmetrical design on the thing, or is that just a stylistic choice? The sort of pattern on the top of
You
the dome.
can't tell.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it looks interesting. It's a spaceship, but out of character, of course.
That's pretty cool.
Where did you say the blinking light was? In the bottom.
So behind the dome, so like underneath the smaller dome, and then imagine like if there were like 4 decks, you're on the bottom one.
Okay, so there's like that thin looking thing towards the right side of it. Below it. Below the dome. We're somewhere in that fin thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Hey. But yeah, well, Gavin definitely finds all of this strange dome ship thing fascinating, but Gavin is worried about this technological religion that seems to be budding here, and
Yeah, I
we,
can
we should we should kill this at the stem.
Do we have any?
We must purge the heretic.
Do we
And
have
the
any
Beatles
indication
still.
of where they've gone after this? What are the doors in this room?
Okay, so the door down the bottom here
Mhm.
says elevator and power distribution center. And then the door here, again, it's got two of these red spinning lights, and it says reactor room, like danger, do not enter. And yeah,
Cool.
Is the danger do
What
not
about-
and then the
enter
bottom,
thing?
the door.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's not enter the danger do not enter thing yet.
Aww.
Yeah, that's frozen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To everyone else too then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
never know what's in that bottom door.
It's a mystery door.
Well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Only one way we can really go from here then.
So we can go to power distribution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be.
Okay,
Yeah.
but so is Ashley back for everyone else because she's not back for
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay, I'll reload page.
Just see. Yeah. Okay. I like to see
Yeah.
everyone.
Yep,
Yeah.
Ashley's still connecting.
Yeah.
He's doing his hand thing. I can see you,
Yes.
Ash. Oh,
Yeah. I can see you, Ash.
Ashley's black screen
Okay, she's
for
refreshing.
me with connecting.
okay.
Still black.
Right.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see Ashley.
Okay, I can see Alexa.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we
okay.
go. Good.
Okay.
Everyone's back now.
No one
Yeah.
touched anything.
Okay. Yeah. So what was the mystery door here?
So that
was the
was
mechanic.
robotics.
Robotics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check the power distribution just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, Ashley's gone.
Yes,
Yeah,
Ashley
Kevin's gonna
has
restart.
gone. Yeah. Okay. So we've agreed power distribution then.
We have.
Yeah. Let's go check
Yeah.
that first before we enter the room that says "Do not enter."
Cool.
Seems as reasonable as you can be when you understand over this guy because I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Ash is
Yeah.
dark. I can't see her.
I can.
Is she?
I can't see Ash.
Yay!
Physical
Oh.
connections.
I do apologise for that.
Okay. Well,
I'll reload page.
so Ash and Alexia. Okay,
Okay,
Alexia's.
I see Alexa.
Okay, okay, I see everyone now.
I can't
Alright.
see Ash.
This is what we were doing before, our audience, in case you were
Yeah.
wondering.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what we were doing on our last break.
All right. Should I reload?
That seems to work. Reloading seems to work.
Okay, reloading.
We've
BRB.
got,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
have long.
See,
Okay, I'll be quick.
I don't see Jimmy, and I don't see.
Jimmy's restarting.
Okay, Pete, are you there?
I've been hearing Pete sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete, are you there?
I
I'm
can't
here.
hear Pete.
I can hear everyone
Can
fine.
Pete hear me?
Hello.
You hear Ash?
Hello.
Yeah, Pete can hear you.
Oh, is Ash saying things? I thought she was just being
Okay,
quiet.
so
she was saying-
what I'm going to say is,
Oh,
Pete,
yeah.
Ash.
open the
I can't see
door
her Ash either. I've just reloaded. Damn it.
Sorry,
because
what
I'll
are you saying?
do because I can describe that room, and then we can like finish for the evening, because Pete needs to go anyway.
So, I missed the start of that sentence. What was it?
Are you going to open the door to the reactor?
We decided the other way. Unfortunately, we were going to go to
Yeah.
power distribution.
What?
Yeah, we want to not get cancer first, so power distribution.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
you're going to open that door.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Jimmy's gone. Jimmy's back. Okay, there's that
You
looks,
open that door.
That looks a spooky room.
that looks like cancer.
Ooh.
What you see is there's a bunch of like exposed paneling along the wall and a bunch of like dropped cables. Mix of like electricity bursting across the room randomly.
Maybe we shouldn't go that way.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Jimmy can't
Okay.
see that.
I can now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
see you.
cool.
Mhm.
Okay, everyone's back.
We are all back.
Okay.
Right, so
Let's-
left
let's-
looks bad. Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
check mystery door.
Okay.
Mystery do not enter door.
Okay, so the there's like a siren sound, and the door to the reactor room open, and before you you see an armored figure who I can show to you. I think.
Is it the one on the front of the?
Hey, it's her. I found you at last.
Yes.
Oh no, it's one of the murder bots.
Where is she? Oh, do I not have like her full body picture? Oh, that's disappointing.
Is it in the initial?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
side?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the one from on the front of the player's handbook, I think.
Oh, right.
And she turns around, and behind her is this sort of massive structure. See if I can find the so panels of blinking lights and machinery line the walls of this chamber, but the true spectacle here is the massive machine of metal that looms against the far wall on a platform. Two immense cylinders of pulsing violet light throb at the machine's core, while another thinner cylinder extends through the ceiling. Ladders to the north provide access to the platform, while at the center, a smaller machine with several metal spikes protruding from its heart extends from the larger one. The entire room vibrates with roaring thunder, and the air feels strangely alive, almost as if it were vibrating as well. And yeah, so standing in the center of this room is this armored figure with long purple hair and half a shaved head. In one hand, she's holding an alien-looking firearm, and the other is encased in a heavy metal gauntlet that's arcing with energy.
So you're yeah. So she has a power
And she-
fist.
Yeah. She turns and looks at you and says, "Fools! What have you done?"
Drop your weapons.
And then we...
Yeah.
Have we done anything yet?
We opened the door and disrupted her plan.
And then we end the
Okay.
episode.
Ooh.
So that'll be. So Pete has to go. So we're gonna cut this episode short. So blame Pete.
Sorry.
And
Damn it, Pete.
so let me just check. I'm definitely going to be around on the 21st.
I think that's
Um,
work Christmas meal. I think.
I should
Alright.
be available, I think.
I should be available.
I should be, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I'm
close to
pretty
Christmas,
sure
so
I'm not.
stuff might happen.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I should but right now I am
Yes, for now.
available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about next week, just in case? Because I could probably do next week as well,
Well,
thinking about
it's-
it.
All
I
things
could
considered, I'm less likely to be available the week after that. But you mean next week? Like
Yeah, the
actual next
14th.
week?
7 days
I
from
can
now,
do
yeah.
that.
Next week will be too soon
Okay,
Okay.
because
Fair.
do more like reading for the next lot
sure.
of stuff.
Okay.
We'll talk about this offline and
Uh-huh.
work out another episode of Christmas because I'm going to be away for ages. So we'll try and sort something
Cool.
out. Until then, this has been episode 8 of Shadows of the Iron Gods. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll be back as soon as we can.
Thanks for jamming, Ash.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
We're not
Bye,
killing
guys.
us. Yeah.
Bye.